Hello! As I've talked about in my Discord, I'm moving Radical Red to a bi-weekly schedule, so I'll be only streaming Pokemon every other week now. What I'm using this new time slot for is this new game, Yu-Gi-Oh! Ultimate Masters 2nd Edition World Championship Tournament 2006. There's a lot of streamers out there who play the modern game with like Master Duel and all, but I think I want to try something a bit different because I'll be playing some modern Yu-Gi-Oh! On Chris's stream. Instead, I'll be looking into some older formats. I don't objectively think it's that much better than newer Yu-Gi-Oh! But it's so different. You could basically treat those as two entirely different games. So, I'll start. Bless this game for letting me use a name more than 7 letters long. Take notes, Zelda and Pokemon. Which one's, none of these are really that similar to me, but, I guess I'll take this blonde picture. So, starter deck. These are all officially released structure decks that were given to players at some point in time. We have Dragon's Roar, Zombie Madness, Blazing Destruction, Fury from the Deep, Warrior's Triumph, and Spellcaster's Judgment. I personally feel like playing Zombie Madness. There's some pretty cool strategies you can do with zombies. There's a particular other type of strategy I want to try building around, but I'll see if I get the cards for it. First, let's take a look at what we have. We already have this really good great card, Dark Dust Spirit, which is like every spirit monster. It cannot be special summoned, and when you normal summon it, it goes back to your hand at the end phase, and it requires 1 tribute. And when you normal summon it, you destroy all other face-up monsters on the field. What's another good card? Yeah, Pyramid Turtle. It can search any zombie with 2000 or less defense from the deck, which is almost every zombie that exists in this game, by the way. So it's a great card to float into another monster, and I have 3 copies of it. Regenerating Mummy has a pretty niche effect, where if you're forced to discard it, it goes back to your hand, but it also has good stats and you can use it just for that. Ryukoki is a huge zombie you can summon off of Pyramid Turtle, which also doesn't really have an effect, but matters often. Because most monsters, warriors, and spellcasters you attack into, you will just die from your 2400 attack. Soul-absorbing Bone Tower is funny. Every time you special summon a zombie, your opponent must mill 2 cards. And Spirit Feedback cannot be destroyed by battle, and to discard whenever it attacks directly. Vampire General Assistant Lady aren't that good, but Vampire Lord has a good stat line, and every time you do the damage, you can rip a card out of your opponent's deck. Also, if it's destroyed by an effect instead of by battle, you can resummon it on your next standby phase. Book of Life revives the zombie and removes the card from your opponent's graveyard. Call of the Mummy lets us summon from the hand. I'll cut this almost immediately. Card of Safe Return is an extremely balanced card where you draw every time you resummon from the graveyard. Shocker, zombies are very good at this. Creature Swap lets me switch, it forces my opponent to give me one of their monsters, which I give them one of mine. Giant Trunite clears back row, Heavy Storm 2, MST, Mystical Space Typhoon, pinpoints a spare trap to destroy. Nobleman of Crossroad lets me remove face down cards from play, and all other copies of it if it's a flip monster. Part of Greed is to act 2 extra cards. Reload lets me reshuffle my hand and draw a new hand. Not very good, because why do you need to shuffle bad cards in your deck back into your deck? Just play better cards. Snatch Steal steals a monster. Compulse is a great removal tool. I bounce a monster on the field back to the hand. Dust Tornado is you can play because MST is at 1. Magic Jammer negates a spell. Reckless Greed draws 2, but also means I can't draw for 2 turns. Torrential Tribute destroys all monsters if 1 is summoned. I have some extra copies of some cards. Specifically, I'd like to remove one of these more questionable Call of Mummy from the deck and instead play another Dust Tornado. I also have some Elemental Heroes Fisher. Jarvkin. It's not a zombie card, but Luster Dragon has good stats and I want to use it for that. Magician of Faith revives, brings me a spell. Premature is good with Card of Safe Return. Sakuretsu Armor lets me destroy attacking monsters. But oh, wait, Brain Control is great. Let's remove some of the more questionable cards. I'll keep 1. I'll be boring a bit. I'll probably include segments where I build my decks on stream also a bit, because building a deck is just as much part of the game as playing it. Let's double check if I have the correct adjusted list. I do. But I want the correct name to be there. So, free duel. Campaign lets me challenge increasingly more difficult enemies, starting with these low-level monsters, but we'll challenge some better ones soon. Kuribo first. I'll go first. So draw. I'll set 1 and 2. I don't want to get blown up by heavy storm or anything, so I only set 1 compulse. But I don't think Kuribo has very good cards in general. Alright, summon Master Kyanshi. I flip the Pyramid Turtle. And I can get in some for some damage. Tip if you're playing this game yourself, hold B and the game will not ask you about activating any quick effects. Who will you attack? I'll let this through. I lose my turtle, but I get a bigger zombie from my deck. And in the end phase, I'll activate this. So this monster returns to the hand and the equipment falls off into the graveyard. Ooh! I love to see that! Like pendant. You don't have any monsters in your game? No. I think I'll just hold off on reviving anything right now. And now I regret it because I would have had game had I summoned the turtle. Counting! I want to activate a compulse again. Yeah, you can discard Kuribo to prevent battle damage once. Isn't it funny that already way in the beginning of Yu-Gi-Oh! We already had hand traps? I'll deal with all these 5 in order to start off. And I'm pretty sure I can make it work with just my starting deck. Or my slightly modified barrel. I can only set a few cards. I'd rather this card not stick around on the field. Pass. I see what your deck is about. You want to use big monsters that have negative effects, but also a skill drain to use them at their full potential. Let me read this. So until the end of the next turn, this card stays in defense position. I see. In that case, I just clear it. Oh, this card lets him activate its trap straight from his hand. Fun fact, this card was never really released officially in print. At least not until it was already banned. I'll just hit. Well, I'll just play this as a bait. I'll let this through. Which spade do I get back? I think I want Heavy Storm back. I'm noticing something I wanted to try. But first, creature swap. Now I can punch you with my big guy into your... I use your own monster against you. I want to keep everything in my hand because I want to try something. If this card is sent from the hand or deck to the graveyard, I think it's only enemy effects, but it's more useful in the graveyard than in my hand either way. No dice for you. Maybe I'm being too conservative with my resources. And it's gone. Mask of Darkness. You're getting the Gemma back. I know what card you said there. Should have played around that. Maybe the AI is stupid enough to attack into my turtle and give me another beater. Sangen, what are you searching? Oh, your trap searches. In case you aren't aware, this deck strategy is skill drain beatdown. You want to find this trapped skill drain that turns off all effects of monsters on the field, and therefore your the negative side effects of these big monsters does not apply anymore. But I don't have to take a gamble on what that set monster is. was a long duel. This guy has a strategy I might want to follow. First, let's clear that back row. For one time, Call of a Mummy does something. I see. I refuse to let you just... I can only target enemy cards. I'm not sure of how I'm going to get rid of this Spirit Reaper, but I think I have some cards that do it. Sneaky. Now where's two of these guys? Yeah, King of a Sky Servant can banish a Sky Servant from grave to revive itself. The reason why you would play this card is because it gets 1000 attack for every Sky Servant in your grave, and it counts itself as a Sky Servant if it's in the grave. Still not making any progress through these Spirit Reapers. This is a temporary solution. I'll save Trunate for when I can make a big push. Same with this card. There's a particular card I'm aiming for that would help me break the spot pretty handily. This lets me get rid of one of the Reapers. But I'm not sure how many there are left. I have a heavy storm left, so I can try for an aggressive turn. I don't care about King of the Sky Serpent as much as Spirit Reaper. This will come in handy later. Most of these monsters don't really help me. Yeah, I don't want that on the field. I don't like having to give this up, but I kind of need to for my next play to work. Oh, this is a good opportunity. I probably could have sequenced it better, but I'm happy with the outcome of this turn. I see. It will not protect you from Spirit Reaper. I believe Gravity Band and Level Limit are semi-limited at this point, so this should be the last one. What's it gonna get? Yeah. That's not doing a whole lot to you. Let's burn through your reserves of Skull Servants. Doesn't look like he has much left to defend against me with. So, let's see what you still have left in your deck. We both running low on cards in our decks, so I want to make sure that if it comes down to deck out, I want him to be the one losing to it. You still had one of those left, huh? So just 2 more duelists left for today. Maybe you have a bit more of an aggressive deck? Waterpan looks like they'll be playing light monsters. Seems correct. I wanna be a bit aggressive. You're using Wall of Revealing Letter Bet? Okay. What do I summon? Vampire Lord doesn't seem too bad. I need to thin out my deck a bit so I can draw into a card that removes this wall. That swordsman is dangerous, so first I want to get Ryokoki out so Silent Swordsman level 5 can't beat it in battle. Now I tribute it for Dark Dust Spirit and clear all his monsters. Monsters. Unfortunately, I can't attack while there's a Wall of Revealing Light. I think I have to let this go. This, however, I want to stop. good to see this gun this used up on a weaker monster. I'm holding my cards. This could prove useful. I don't think you can establish another silent swordsman. Unfortunately. Yeah, I'll use Wreck the Screed. I would like you to remove a trap card. Calling monsters is usually a bad idea because a lot of times there can be some good graveyard interactions that can get you a monster back. I'll just hit. I think you just got morphed. Lastly, White Magician Pikachu. I think this is a generous spellcaster deck. I only got no monsters, so I'll play defensive. Happy to have something on board to attack with. How does this work again? I see. So I can only attack Valkyrie. Which is fine by me. I think I'm good. Let's see, how would I follow up on this? I think I want my own card back. Toon Gemini Elf discards cards from my hand, so I want to set my spell. Now that this Koki is discarded, I can revive it. Fairy Lily can clear one of my monsters, but not the other. How does this card work again? I don't bother with Unhappy Girl. I think I have to. But you still take damage. So we get a fair amount of duel points, so we'll be able to buy some packs next time. But not this time. So next stream on Friday, I think I want to be playing some more Minish Cap. And also on Friday, it's my next turn on Crispy Andy's stream. I'll be bringing some interesting DX choices for that stream. So look forward to it.